Hello, y'all. I was trying something new with StreamYard, and I obviously did not know what I was doing because I made it to where you had to be inside an event link or something. So I apologize about that. I will do a little more research and learn what I'm doing so I won't mess that up again. Come on back in. I hope y'all can come on back in and find me. So sorry about that. I'll get my description put back in there after my live is over. There I am. There I am. Okay. So we will not do that again until... Hello, Beverly. How are you, sweet friend? We won't do that again. I've got to learn what I'm doing. Hello. Welcome on in, y'all. Hey, Lavon. Thanks for coming back. I'm so sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out different things, different ways where I can go live and have it be on YouTube and here. And I'm backwards again. I know. I was hoping I could do it the other way, but that's all right. That's all right. It's going to be all right, y'all. Today we are going to be using nail polish. Hey, Rita. So sorry about that, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming back. Hello, Tracy. Sorry about that, sister. I'll figure all that out and do a test live, not when I'm in Craft Round the Clock, so I can figure it out. Hello, Becca. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank y'all so much for joining me. And I'm going to show you something fun today, guys. I got some earring blanks from Amazon, and I will make a post. I think they're already over there in my Amazon favorites photo album, but they're just little wooden earring blanks that I've used to make earrings with resin, the UV resin in the past. Well, you know how sometimes I'm laying in bed and I get an idea, and I thought, why not use nail polish, y'all? So we are going to be making these cute earrings with nail polish. And y'all, our crafting community has been shaken by the sudden recent loss of our sweet sister Sherry, and from Sherry's Creative Designs. And I understand that two of her favorite colors are pink and purple. So of course I'm going to be using some pink and purple in my creations today in her loving memory. Y'all, please be in prayer for her family. They've experienced a great loss suddenly that, you know, they were not expecting at all. So, hey, Doodles, how are you, sweet friend? I'm so sorry, y'all, if you got on the first live where I had created it, where you had to go through my event link. I didn't mean to do that, and I don't even know how I did that, so I apologize for that. But I do have some really cute earring blanks, and like I said, I'll make sure that these are listed in my Amazon favorites photo album, because these are really inexpensive, y'all, to buy these little earrings. And I think you get like 50 of them in a package. I'm not sure, but I'll go make sure I have it listed. I had it listed in the description of that other video. I was all fancy, but then I did it wrong doing an event, so we're going to have to go back and do it again. Okay, and then I've also got this kind, y'all, where they're hollow on the inside. Aren't these cute? And these are so lightweight, you don't even feel like, I mean, you do not feel like you have anything on at all. Okay, so what I did, y'all, I took some of this Folk Art metallic paint, and I painted them with this. I'm not even sure that that step was necessary. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hello, Mary Snyder. Hey, Ani D, I'm glad you found your way back. And Robin with Zimmy Simple Designs, hello. Hey, Pat. Hello, Anita. I saw some of y'all over there on Jessica's live just a few minutes ago. Y'all, if you missed Jessica with Jessica Party Decor and More, Jessica's Party Decor and More, go back and watch her replay, y'all. She was making some beautiful crafts. Her hand's doing better, but we still need to be praying for her because she's having some things going on with her health too. I know it, sweetheart. I know it. We sure are going to miss Sherry. One thing I'm extremely thankful for is how she shared her faith on her lives and her love for Jesus. And I know she's a sister in Christ, and I know that I'll get to see her again one day because I have Jesus in my heart too. And y'all, if you don't know Jesus and you haven't asked Jesus to come into your heart, please send me a message. I would love to talk to y'all about it and let you know, how I know that I know when it's my time, I'm going to heaven to be with Jesus. And I want you to know that you know too, okay? Kind of croaky. So, been kind of an emotional couple days, y'all. But I painted these little ones with that. I'm not even sure that I needed to. And then I went to the 5-quarter store and just bought a bunch of pretty colors of nail polish. And I bought several different brands just to try. So you don't need expensive nail polish. I did look on Amazon before I came on, y'all, and I found several sets of nail polish where you can get like 32 colors for $21. So it's even less expensive than going to the 5-quarter store. Hey, Diana, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Shelly, how are you, my friend? Okay, guys. My brother, Stan, his favorite color was cobalt blue. So look how pretty this one looks. And I just painted it with this nail polish, y'all, right here. And I did a thick coat, and it's shimmery. Now, they have some nail polish that's matte. They have some that's metallic. And then, y'all, you can take, what did I do with it? You can take silver glitter nail polish. That's how I made the glitter on these striped ones that I did. I just painted the glitter nail polish on top of it, y'all. Look how cute. You don't need no resin. You don't need no UV lights. None of that stuff. So, we're going to have fun with nail polish. And I've got an idea I want to try. And this might end up looking like Fido's rear end. We don't know, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it so you don't have to. I got these little cups. And they come in the... Now, my friend Tina is smart. She saves her little yogurt cups. But if you don't have them like she does, to craft with, you can buy a pack that has 10 containers in it from the dollar 5-quarter store, whatever. 5 of these for $1. 10 containers and 10 lids in a little package like this. If you want to try what I'm fixing to do. Let's see if it even turns out before y'all want to try it. Okay, so I just put some water in it, and now I'm going to take just a little splash of acetone nail polish, because I'm afraid if I don't use some of this, excuse me, y'all, the nail polish is going to dry too fast on this water, okay? Fido's rear end. Yes, Doodles would say Fido's butt, but I say Fido's rear end. Okay, I don't know, I had to put my own spin on it, right? Okay, just a splash, and I think some of it went on my table too, so let me get that wiped up. Good thing I'm using parchment paper, y'all, or I might have messed up the finish on my table here, because this will take the finish off stuff. So protect your surface. Okay, now I've just got some wood skewers, bamboo skewers. You can buy these either at Dollar General for $1 or dollar 5-quarter store for $1.25, but you get a bunch of them, y'all. These are useful to stick in the hole of the earring while you're painting with the nail polish. And they're also useful to put them on, like if you want to paint both sides and you want to stick it in a jar to let it dry. That's another use for these, okay? But guess what we're going to do? We're going to use a skewer, and I'm going to take a set of these that I did paint with this metallic white, okay? And let's see, I think I only painted one side though, y'all. You know what? Let's just use plain wood. Let's just use plain wood, because I only painted one side, and we don't have time to wait for the other side to be painted, and I don't know that we need it to be painted, y'all. So let's test out my theory. Okay, I'm going to take one of these wood skewers, That one's been used. Let's find a new one. Okay. We're going to put it on the end and kind of wedge it so it's on there. Okay. I'm just going to stick it on this wood skewer. 53 peeps in the house. Well, I'm so happy y'all are on here and you found me even after I had to restart my live. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. We're going to do that with 2. Okay, we're going to, because we need to make, unless you look just like wearing 1 earring, you can do that too. You do you, right? But I'm going to make 2. All right, now we need to decide what colors we want to use. I think I want to use some metallics. Let's see. Our sweet Sherry, her favorite colors were purple and pink. So we're going to use purple and pink on this design, okay? And I'm just going to take the pink, and I think I will also add just some plain glossy white, just to have a contrasting color. These are metallic. This is from the Dollar Tree or the 5-quarter store. LA Colors. Does it tell me what color it is? Heating Up Pink. And Vintage Charm. Kind of a metallic purple. Vintage Charm. That's appropriate too, isn't it? And then this white is Color Vibe in the color Whiteout. Okay, Color Vibe, Whiteout. These 2 are LA Colors. And they're kind of metallic-y. Okay, and then this one's just a kind of a glossy white. Thank you, Doodles. Aren't they adorable? And all I did was paint on with nail polish. All right, we're going to do this on top. We're going to drop some dots of nail polish on top of this water with a little bit of the acetone nail polish remover in there. Probably should stir it up, don't you think? Maybe I need to do another splash since I spilt some of it on my table. I want to make sure I have some. And y'all, these things have child protective lids on them. It took me a while to figure out how to open them. You have to kind of press down and twist. So, I think I want to get more of this silver stuff off. That's why it poured kind of wonky, because I didn't get all this stuff off. Let me get all that off the top. And I got this at the Dollar Tree too, y'all. And I'm just spilling it everywhere. Ooh, that's strong. That smells strong. So you want to make sure you're in a well-vented area. If you're using, I bet that's taking the nail polish off my fingernail. Not that it was anything spectacular, but here we go. Okay, we're going to put a splash. Just a splash. It didn't spill that time, so I think it's because I had that silver stuff on there. Hey, Aunt Judy, how are you, sweetie? Okay, now we're going to stir it. Just plain old spring water in a bottle. And then a splash of acetone. I did buy the acetone nail polish remover, okay? And we stirred it with our little stick. And now I'm going to drop, I know the suspense, right? Let's drop some dots. I hope this works, y'all. Let's drop some. We want to get a good glob. We're going to drop some dots of this color on the top. Okay, it's kind of spreading out, and I want to keep dropping in the center to get a nice color concentration of the pink, okay? No chintzy earrings, y'all. We need a good pink color. So I did, what, 5 or 6 drops. Now we're going to put purple. Let's shake it up. And I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's kind of spreading out. Can y'all see? It's kind of spreading out. But that's okay. All right, let's do some purple. We can always add more. And this has a little bit of glittery finish in it. It's real pretty. Okay, it looks like it's separating between the colors. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not, but hey. All right, so now I've added purple. I think I want to go add a little bit more of the pink because it kind of spread way out. I'm going to put pink back in the middle of the purple. Got to get it to where it's kind of dripping. Whoa, that almost went on my table. You want it to drip though and just kind of drop in the water. Just let it drop. And now we're going to put some white. So I got purple, pink, and now we're going to put white in the middle. And I just keep dropping it in the middle of where I put the color the last time. Now that's interesting. You can really see the white. Okay, let's just do 3 because it's really kind of more intense than those other colors. Now let's take a stick and I'm going to swirl it to try to marble it. Okay, we're going to go right in the middle and I'm just going to swirl it around. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, now before it dries, I'm going to take my wood piece and I'm going to go down right on top of it, dip it in the water, and then pull it out. So I'm dipping, and I'm scooting it over and pull it out. Okay. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look at that. The back is a little iffy, but the front, look at that. Ooh, let's put that up and let it dry. I don't know what it's going to look like when we let it dry, but that is pretty cool. Okay, where I saw this technique was a lady was doing this with buttons that were like plastic buttons that had coating on it. This is just plain wood with no coating. So I don't know. It's got a few bubbles. Let's see, I might need to pop the bubbles. Let's see. I'm going to pop the bubbles. Let's see what it does. Ooh. I don't know, y'all. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to mess it up because it looks so cool. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm just going to leave it because it's not popping when I do that. And I am absolutely loving that finish. You did this with coffee cups minus the polish remover? Did you do it on earrings, Denise? Oh, wow, sister. Well, this is so cool. Okay, now what she did to get all this off, she took and it's working. She, once it starts to dry on the surface, you can just swirl around and pick it up and then take a paper towel and then just kind of wipe it off. And then you can put some more polish on there. You just want to make sure you get all that stuff, that film, off the top. Now, it is sticking to the sides of my little container. So you wouldn't want to use a container that you care about, okay, to do this in, because I don't know that we're going to be able to get all that out of there. But I'm using them for crafting, so I don't care. She said the nail polish remover in the video that I watched, and she was doing it on buttons, and y'all, her buttons were beautiful. So I may try it with buttons too, but I wanted to do it with earrings because I wanted to put my own spin on it, you know. All right, let's drop some more, and let's see if we don't add any more of the nail polish remover. Let's see if that makes a difference. Need to shake it up. Hello, Irma. How are you? Right, Sherry? Right. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, that looked really cool. All right, so we're going to drop some, and you got to get it to where it's kind of, you know, drippy. She did touch the surface of the water too, though, so maybe, well, I don't know. When I did that, it kind of stuck back to my my brush. So yeah, I think I like the dropping technique better, just letting it drop. All right, I've got some pink. I think my drops were heavier that time. Let's put some purple. It's probably going to spread out again, so we'll probably add some more pink again. Just let it drip. Ooh, that purple's got some pretty glitter in it, y'all. And this was from the Dollar Tree, and it's called Vintage Charm, and it's Vintage Charm in a purple color. LA Colors is the brand. Come on. Ooh, it's so pretty, though. When I wear these earrings, I'm going to think of our sweet Sherry. Okay. My pink and purple in honor of her. Memory of her. Okay. A few more drops of pink. All right, y'all, and I got some other ideas, not just dropping the paint like this. I'm glad you're doing well, honey. My comments are froze again. If y'all are talking, I'm not seeing anything. I might have to refresh my page. There we go. Okay. I think I'll do one more white. You don't want to wait too long because the nail polish will start drying. And then I think it gets a film on it. So I'm going to stick this in the middle and swirl it around. Okay, that's cool. We might have to re-dip the back. I don't know. All right, let's go before it starts drying. Whatever you dip it on, it's going to be on this side. That'll be the prettiest side. Put it down, then scoot it over and bring it up. Yeah, the back side, I think we're going to have to re-dip it. Oh, the front. Look at that. Ooh, that's so pretty. Let's put it over here to dry. Oh, y'all. I'm loving that. Okay. So now we just come in here, swirl around. I don't think it's dry enough yet. It's not picking up like it did. So let me wipe what I have off. And then when you go back, yeah, it's drying. All right. Let's try it. Since our sweet Denise said she tried this without adding the acetone, let's try it. Let's see. Let's just see what it does. I'm going to experiment so y'all can see what works best and what we need to do different. Okay, I love Patriotic, so I'm going to do red and blue, and these are both the Color Vibe. This one is Deep Dive Blue. It's Deep Dive, Color Vibe. And this one is Snatched. That's kind of a weird name. Snatched Red. And then the white, of course, is the same, White Out. And these are all the Color Vibes. So let's see. The blue and red are kind of a metallic-y one in that brand. And then the white is just the flat, glossy, not metallic. So I'm going to drop the blue first this time, and then the red, and then the white. Oh, no, Denise, you're not in trouble, sister. You are not in trouble. Not at all, honey. Hey, I'm game to try anything to see how it works. I love to experiment, y'all. It's fun. To me, this is fun. Okay. You definitely want a well-ventilated place because sniffing this nail polish is probably not the best for us, right? But, I mean, we do it when we paint our fingernails, right? Okay, I got some blue. Now I'm dropping some red. There we go. And then let's put some white in the middle of this. It's not spreading as much. That's one thing I noticed is different, which might be a good thing. We'll see. It's not spreading across the water like it did with the acetone in it. Oh, now there it's spreading. About the time I said it, it started to spread. That's funny. Are you trying to make a liar out of me, nail polish? My goodness. Okay. I need to get me one of these loaded up. Here they are. I didn't have it ready, y'all. Don't wait too long. It's going to dry. Stick it on there. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I didn't have it on there good. Make sure you have it on there good, y'all. All right, here. Oh, I didn't swirl it either. Swirl. Oh, no. I think I swirled it. I don't know. I might have messed it up, y'all. I think I went too many times. Oh, well, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I swirled it too many times. That's not your fault, Denise. I swirled it too many times. Let's see. Let me get a stick right here and see if I can spread it out. Ooh. Well, it might not be red, white, and blue, but it's going to be pretty. It kind of made it into a purple. Our sweet Sherry wants us to use purple. She's influencing this craft, y'all. She's wanting me to have purple and not blue. But isn't that pretty? We'll just let that dry. Okay, our first one is almost dry now, y'all. Let's look at it. And where those bubbles were, there's still bubbles, so I'm going to try to pop them with my finger. Okay, they popped. Look at that. Where the bubbles were, it made a little dot. Kind of, you know, plain dot. Let's see what the back looks like. That's what the back looks like. So I think I could re-dip it and put some more design on the back and make this look better on the back. I'm just popping those bubbles, and we're going to continue to let that dry, and we're going to re-dip that back side, okay? So I need the back side to go in first, and we're going to re-dip that side. Let's see how this one's doing. Yeah, this one this one has a growth on the back, y'all. Look at that. It has a growth on the back. That bubble is sticking way up. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pull that off. I don't want no growth on the back of my ear. No growth. I'm just gonna pat it dry. Ooh, patting it dry made it look cool. All right. That one's a little different because I just dropped it and a lot of the polish came off on my paper. So I messed it up. Tootie fire. Tootie fire. I messed it up. I'm going to let it dry anyway. And we'll re-dip it, y'all. We'll re-dip it. Worst case scenario, I paint solid nail polish on these. Right? Worst case scenario. Okay. Let's wipe all that up. Let's see if I can get this off the water now, because it looks like when it dries, y'all, see what it does? It becomes like a whole film. All right, let's try that again. I'm going to give it another try, doing it that way. Let's see. Get my paper towel back over here. I don't know why I threw that in the trash. Have it. What's my time? 2:59. Okay, we're doing good. All right, so I'm going to try that again. I think I'm going to do red, then white, then blue. Let's try that. And that's pink, Debbie, not red. Let's try red, then white, then blue. Put the solid white in the middle. Y'all, these little blanks are not that expensive, so don't worry about me messing stuff up. Okay? I'm experimenting. Ooh, that spread out fast that time. That is spreading. The red is really spreading. Okay. So maybe the red is thinner than the blue. Boy, that spread all the way out. Oh, we want white. I said I was going to do red, then white, then blue. Okay. When you add this white, it doesn't seem to be separating the color like when I put a metallic on top of the metallic. It's spreading, but there's not like a clear line between them. So I don't know if the solid has some significance or what, but let's see what it does when I add the metallic to the white. Come on, drop. Drop. There it goes. All right, yeah. It's not separating with a clear line between when you add the white between the metallics, at least in this brand. Now, if you get different brands of nail polish, it may do a little bit different. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to wait too long or it's going to start drying. I'm going to go in the middle and we're going to swirl. Get some red over here. I don't want to swirl too much because I don't want to mess it up again. Okay, here we go. Get it on there. See, I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to come back up over here. Ooh. Y'all. Denise Bertucci Gross. This turned out amazing. Look at that. And look at the back. So maybe not using acetone is the way to go. Look at that. You just need to swirl it and go. Don't keep swirling too much or your colors will get all messed up. Oh my word, that's my favorite. That's my all-time favorite so far. I love it. Okay, let's do another one like that. Ooh, I like that. Let's do another one like that. Yes, Irma. Hey, Sherry. How are you, sweetheart? We're playing with nail polish and water. Okay. Barbecue skewer. Wood blanks from Amazon, and they are not painted. That's even better. That's even better, y'all. You don't have to paint them with paint first for this to work. How easy is this? If you have some granddaughters that love to wear earrings that have pierced ears, this would be a fun craft to do with them, y'all. Just make sure you're in a well-ventilated place because the nail polish is strong smelling. Okay, so you just, once it's kind of dried, you just swirl the stick and wipe it off. So we're going with the plain water because I love the way that one turned out. And we're going to do metallic, then the solid white, then a metallic blue again. Red, white, and blue. That might be the secret, y'all. Metallic, solid, metallic, solid. Let's try it. Okay, we're just dropping drops of this red metallic. And this one again is Color Vibe. I got it at the Dollar Tree, and this is in the red color. It's called Snatched. I don't like the name of it. It's a metallic red. Okay, this time it's not spreading all the way to the edge. Maybe it will when I add the other colors. I'm just going with it. Okay, there's red. Now we're going to do the white. The remover might thin it out too much. You're probably right, Denise. I just need to work faster. I need to work faster so it doesn't set. I think I'm, taking too long or something. So let's just put a few white. And then the blue. Red, white, blue. Oh, this is fun, y'all. It's like a science experiment. Here we go. Let's try that. I'll do 3. That was kind of 1.5. Come on. Maybe I need to thin my nail polish out a little bit. I don't know. I just need to be patient. And let it drop. There's 3. Okay. I'm going to get a clean stick. I'm going right in the middle of the blue. And I'm going to swirly swirl. Don't want to do it too much. Okay, when it starts acting like it's going to separate, I stopped. Okay, I need another earring. Put it on the bamboo skewer till it's on there good. Okay, you're going to go down, then you're going to scoot it over and then bring it up. When you go down, it's going to put the front, and then when you come back up, it'll do the top part. Here we go. Scoot it over. Ooh, y'all, look. They're all unique. They're all so pretty and they're all unique. Oh my word, I love these. Okay, so let's put that in there. And I'm going to go back to our first 2 and we're going to re-dip. We're going to re-dip over them since I didn't really know what I was doing. And I messed up one. And I want to do the back side better on this one, right? And then this one does look cool, even though it smashed down on my table and kind of made the colors not real vibrant. So let's re-dip these, y'all, and see what we end up with. All right, I got to clean up some of this mess. And then we need to decide if we want to do something else to these ones I just painted cobalt blue. They're pretty just like that. These, y'all, if you missed the beginning, I just painted stripes of different color nail polish across them. And then I took the glitter, this one, and I bought this at the Dollar Tree too. And it is Art Deco by LA Colors. And it's just a silver glitter nail polish. And I painted that over it to kind of give it a little shimmer. And I love them. That's what I'm wearing too. That's what I'm wearing too. Okay, so this stuff I'm sure is dry by now, so I need to get it off of here. To get that off the top, you just Once it starts drying, it'll make like a film, and you can just swirl around and pick it up and then wipe it off. And then you can reuse your little wood skewers, okay? I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess, y'all. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. We can make a mess, right? All right, so let's see. I used the pink in this color. Did I? Wait a minute. No. I used metallic pink, metallic purple, and the white. That's the three colors I used. On these ones, we're getting ready to re-dip. What did I do with them, y'all? I'm losing my mind. Oh, they're over here. They're over here. These two, we're going to re-dip, okay? So that one I turned over, and I'm going to try to just put color on one side because I love the back of it. So when I bring it back up out of the water, I'm going to try to find a place where it's clear to bring it back up so it won't mess up this side, okay? Because when you dip it, it's going to put the color on the front, and then if you scoot it over and pick it up, it'll put color on the back side. But since that's pretty, I don't want to go over it. This one, I want to dip on both sides, so I'm just going to dip in and out. So let's do pink, then white, then purple. Hello, Patricia. Hey, Amanda, how are you, sweetie? Mandy's in the house with Wonderful Whimsicals by Mandy. Hello, Lynn. Hello, everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. We are playing with nail polish, and this is just plain water in this cup. And we're just shaking it up and then letting it glop. It's fun. You get to be gloppy and messy. We're letting it drop into the water. And it kind of spreads out. So you want it to be a little bit, full on your brush. Hey, if you shake it a little bit, it drops faster. Okay, so we did pink. Now we're going to do white. Who knows what it's going to end up being like, y'all. Thank you for all those hearts. Y'all are so sweet. Okay. If you're not following any of my friends that are in here in the comments, y'all please give their page a follow. Everybody in here, all of our crafting friends in here, y'all are so sweet and so talented. Hello, Janet Everly. How are you? Welcome on in. I've only got 5 minutes, y'all, so we got to hurry. Boy, I wanted to try some more things. I've got a dotting tool over here. I thought we could put some nail polish down on the table and do dots. That's another cute idea, isn't it? All right, I'm going to swirl. I'm going to go in the middle, and we're going to swirl. Okay, make it look kind of marble. All right, I got kind of an empty spot there, so let's go down with this one, note this one. This is the one I like the back. Okay, so I'm going to go through here, and then I'm going to try to come back up. Let me just do it like that. Okay. Ooh, look at the back now. That's pretty. So re-dipping, and it just added a little bit of white to the front. Love it. So re-dipping did not mess it up, y'all. Let's just put it over here to dry. Okay, this one that's drying has a couple of bubbles. So I'm just going to tap it with my finger to pop the bubbles. And then put it back over here. There we go. Oh, those are looking so cute. This one has a big bubble, just like a watery bubble. So I'm just tapping it to pop it. Because I don't want it to dry with like a deformed bubble on the top. But look at that, y'all. How gorgeous. I'm going to have so much fun wearing these earrings. Now here's the one where I kind of smeared it and messed up. So I don't know what we can do to fix that one. All right. So let's get after you dip it once, you want to go ahead and clear off the top. And you just swirl it around, and it'll come off on your stick, and then just wipe it off with a paper towel. Okay, so let's do, there's still some more. You can kind of see the film on the top, and you'll see when it's just kind of clear water. And that's good. Let's do it again, because I want to re-dip this one. I want to re-dip this on both sides, because I messed it up when I touched it to my table. And the other side, it didn't get much color on it. So let's do that again. Pink. I want y'all to at least see this one. We got 3 minutes. So y'all, who's gonna go get some, you probably already have nail polish. You probably already have nail polish. If you don't have earring blanks, you could do it with buttons. Stick it in the holes of your buttons and dip some buttons, and then you can use these beautiful marbled buttons in your crafts, y'all. That's what the lady on YouTube that I watched did. Let's see, I need the purple, and the white. I mean, there's so many things you could dip, right? Not just earring blanks, but I will post over on my page, I will repost the link for the earring blanks that I got. And y'all, the little earring clips that I put on there, I'll put these on there too. All you do to attach one of these is you put it down on your table and you stick this in through the hole right there. And then I lay it down on my table. This is the easiest way I found to do it, y'all. Lay it down on your table and then mash it down with your thumb. Take your thumb and mash it closed, and then take a pair of jewelry pliers and mash it the rest of the way. And I'll put the link for these two. These are the easiest earring attacher thingies that I have found. You don't have to use jump rings or none of that stuff. You just, put it in there and squeeze it together. All right, let's put the purple before this dries, y'all. I'll put those links on my page as soon as I get done with my live. They're not expensive, guys, and you can have so much fun making. You can do decoupage on these wood earring blanks too. All right, let's just swirl it. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Let's just go with it. Okay, we're going to go down over here. I'm going to go over here because this side's pretty good, and then come up over here. Let's see. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to let it dry, but I might sand that off and redo it. I might sand that one off and redo it. Thank y'all so much for being here today. I appreciate it. And y'all, my other idea was to take one of these little dotting tools, and I'm going to use one of these that I painted it white. And what I thought we could do with this, I'll show you real quick. My time's up. Just take a dot of the polish on your parchment paper. Stick the dotting tool in it, and then stick it on the earring. I'm going to hold it down so it doesn't bounce back up. Just like this, y'all. Look at that. Then let it dry, and then you could put some glitter polish on it or just leave it polka dot. But how cute is this? And nail polish is shiny and permanent on here. Let me see if I can hold that up. I did that really fast, but look how stinking cute. So have fun with nail polish, y'all. Love y'all, mean it, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all next week. My hair is falling out of my clip. I'll see y'all next week, okay? I'll be live next Tuesday at 2:30. If I go live before then, I'll let you know. Bye, guys. Love y'all, mean it.